one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Play action now with Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun is Purdy. That's taken in by Samuel. He's got a gain of 6 there. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a 49er first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Getting the fullback involved here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Here's 2nd and 11. That finds Ayuk complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Has it at the 7. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Not the kick to bring into the end zone, Brock. He is stopped well shy of where a touchback would have been. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. To the air again, Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw for Allen. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Buffalo. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. And the Bills come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Allen now on first down. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. Blast through midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just a big voice up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Purdy throwing here. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they had to be trying to catch this defense off guard, thinking they were expecting a pass towards the marker. Even with the surprise play call, though, nobody was fooled. They were back there quick to force the loss.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Motioning Jennings left. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Past midfield to the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Kittle brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down throw by Purdy. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the 49ers. Backed up a mile here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. It goes as no gain on the 3rd down run, and now they face 4th down. They're going for this. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1st down, ball at the 36. Play action now, Allen. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Cook runs it in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Purdy on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Purdy to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Purdy setting up that play action. Complete beyond the marker. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone. To throw again, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun is Purdy. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long. Now it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Out to kick it away, here's Moody. Ty Johnson now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. Again, it's Cook. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Renardo Green with that tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another one for Cook. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Fourth down, here's Allen. He finds him beyond the marker. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Handoff headed right, it's Cook. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Straight ahead, here's Cook. This is ahead for about 5. Nick Bosa makes the stop. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working quickly here. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he works it down to the 30-yard line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Pretty throwing here on first. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Throwing now from the gun. Into the hands of Kittle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. Offense up to the line fast. From the 31. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And
it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Here's a quick throw to the left. And I don't think he's going to get to the sticks. He's out of bounds. Nope, turnover on downs. What a great stand by the defense. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. And they're going to turn it over on downs. Throwing now on first down, Allen. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Coleman with the grab. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Bills football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. Ball at the 33 for first down. Allen gonna throw again. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. To the air again, Allen. Complete to Coleman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here. This is Cook. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down. They'll try the right side with Cook. And they bring him down around the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On first down, Allen. Complete, it's Cooper. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Hey, home. Alert! What's that?
First down from the red zone. Connection made to Coleman. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play, right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it! And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Cade. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he gets in, touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the 49ers once again going for 2. He's throwing for it. Forced out to his right. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Now run by Cook. And he's brought down for a loss. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
And the 49ers in a dime set now, third down coming. It's Allen out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They'll go. Allen. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Diamador Lenore. And he takes this one back for the pick six. So now, massive moment coming up for the 49ers as they go for two. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to the air, it's Allen after the pick. They did it! He made the interception! Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And he makes the house call! It's a touchdown on the pick six! So now, massive moment coming up for the 49ers as they go for two. From the gun is Purdy. And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This one goes out of bounds and will give them the ball at the 40. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First down throw for Allen. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills trail by a field goal. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Cook. And this one does not go far. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. They'll run it with Cook. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
They need a lot here, but still going for it on 4th and 15. To throw. He finds him beyond the marker. Forget that it was 4th down, Bronk. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. He'll look to throw it. He finds Kincaid. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills first down. Now it's Cook. Space to the left. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Cook, and the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Has it in close. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Bass now to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That throw finds Kittle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.